The first step in this project is to make a new document and to set up our heart shape. So to do that, we're going to start by clicking on File, New, and we're going to have a dialog box that comes up, and when it comes up we're going to name this Valentine, and we're going to choose, make sure we just have one artboard. We're going to choose letter size, whether it's vertical or horizontal is up to you. By default, Illustrator comes up with points as the unit of measure. Go ahead and set that to inches. It'll be much more comfortable as you're working through the document. The other settings will want to be in CMYK, and then we're just going to go ahead and click OK. When we do that, we're going to get a nice brand new artboard inside Illustrator. The first tool we're going to use is our rectangle tool, or a shape tool, or technically our ellipse tool. The hotkey for that is the letter L, or on the toolbar it lives underneath our rectangle tool. So we're going to start by holding down the Shift key and clicking and dragging a circle. When we hold down the Shift key, it constrains the proportions of the shape so that we automatically get an exact circle. In this case, I have the Shift key depressed. Now here I'm going to let go of the Shift key, and you can see now I can get an ellipse of any shape and size. So it's real important to hit the Shift key while we're doing that. And when I have a circle that I like, I'm going to go ahead and let go of the mouse and go ahead and let go of the Shift key as well. Now I'm going to go over and pick my selection tool. That's the black arrow icon. Also, the letter V will select this tool for you. When I hover over the circle I have drawn, I'll notice that my cursor changes, and if I hold down my Option key or my Alt key on a PC, I'll notice my cursor changes yet again, and now I have two arrow shapes. I'm going to go ahead and click inside my circle and drag with the Alt key pressed, and when I do that, Illustrator duplicates my circle. So now I have two circles. If I hold the Shift key, Illustrator will constrain my movement so that I stay on the same horizontal plane. And I'm going to go ahead and let go of all three things, the Shift key, the Alt key, and my mouse button. So now I have two circles that are overlapped a little bit. If I go up to Window, Outline, I can see that I have two circles and there's an overlapping section in the middle. I'm going to go ahead and go back to View, Preview. I'm going to select both of these circles by drawing a box around the circles. When I do that, I'll get all of the blue outlines will show up. Those are the bounding boxes and anchor points. And I'm going to go get my Shape Builder tool. The Shape Builder tool hotkey is Shift plus the letter M, or you can just click on the tool. It looks like two circles with a little black arrow. And I'm going to click inside. As you notice, as I hover over these sections of shapes, I get this little dotted pattern, little halftone pattern, and that tells me that that's the shape that if I were to click right now, Shape Builder would make that its own little shape. So I'm going to go ahead and click and drag through all three sections of these two circles, and when I let go, now I'll have a single shape, a single outlined path. If I go look at my layers panel, I'll see that I have just a single path here. I'm going to go ahead and do Edit Undo so that you can see before that transpired. Let me get my layers panel out here. There were two, before we used the shape tool, we had two paths. I'm going to use my selection tool, draw a box around both circles, so now they're both selected. We can see in the layers panel both paths have a little double circle. And when I get my Shape Builder tool, click and drag through those shapes again. When I let go, notice in the layers panel now I have one path. So now that I only have one path, I'm going to get my Direct Selection tool, and I'm going to come click on the anchor point at the bottom of this figure 8. And when I hover right over that anchor point, a little box will appear. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And then I'm going to click one more time and drag down. This allows me to move that anchor point wherever I would like. And if I hold the Shift key again, it will keep me moving on a 90-degree, 45-degree, or 0-degree angle. So I'll either be horizontally in the same spot on a 45-degree angle or vertically in the same plane. So I'm going to go ahead and hold it and move it down vertically, and I'm going to let go. And now you'll notice that my path has dipped down in that area, and I'm going to go ahead and go back up to my options bar this time and click on the first button, which is the Convert Anchor Point to Corner button, and I may have to come click on it again. And of course it's going to give me trouble. So I'm going to drag these out just a little bit more so that we can see them better. We'll try it one more time. I see it's already played that game. So I'm going to go ahead and drag these handles, since I couldn't make that work the way I wanted to, right into that anchor point. And then I'll be able to click on my anchor points on the side and pull these out, move my handles that control that curve to make a nice heart shape. And if there's any point I'm not happy with, remember that you can adjust your shape to your liking. Maybe you want it a little fuller. I don't like that curve a whole lot. I want it a little straighter there. And once you have a heart that you're happy with, you can just go ahead and move on to the next part of this assignment. So there we've made a nice heart shape that we're happy about, and we have a single path, and we've done that using our ellipse tool followed by our shape builder tool, and both our selection arrow and our direct selection arrow. So those steps again, we're going to take our ellipse tool, hold down the Shift key to make a circle, get our direct selection tool, hold down our Shift key and our Alt key to move that duplicated circle to the side. Select both pieces, get our shape builder tool, drag right through it, grab our direct selection tool, the white arrow, and pull it down. Take our handles and pull them up, or pull them right inside our handle there, anchor there. Move and turn our side points and adjust until we have a heart that we're happy with. At this point, you can move on to the second part of this tutorial, where we'll add multiple strokes using the path offset option. So I'll see you in the next video.